You're watching Staros Entertainment.tv.
Hi, this is TYRONE TANN with Staros Entertainment.tv, and we're at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena in Pico Rivera, California for the Indie Stock Music Festival. So check us out here as we interview a lot of the celebrities, the guests, and the bands that attend the Indie Stock Music Festival on Staros Entertainment.tv. Hi, this is TYRONE TANN with Staros Entertainment.tv, and we are here with the one and only.
I can't remember my name, but it starts with a G and ends with an E. George
Lynch. So for the audience,
thank God there's only one.
yeah, the one and only George Lynch here, Lynch Bob.
Yes.
Awesome. So for the audience here, what brings you out here to this wonderful music festival?
Well, we got hired to play. That's usually why we play places. But, we've got actually a couple of guys in the band have history in this area. We've kind of raised around here. I was raised in Paramount, spent time up here. So this is kind of like old escuela for us, like kind of going back a little bit. It's really funny. Jimmy DeAnda, the drummer, I was just telling us the other day that this was the first gig he ever did when he was a kid. I don't know, teenager or something.
Wow.
First professional gig, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's
Now-
like full circle thing for Jimmy.
That's awesome. Now, the show is about inspiring others. What in your life inspired you to do what you do?
Watching other bands, watching other musicians that I idolized and looked up to and learned from. Zeppelin, Hendrix, Cream, Jeff Beck, the Beatles. I'm old. Dating myself, but and a lot of other guys since then, obviously. But yeah, just being really inspired, going to shows, and just cementing the idea that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
When was that pinnacle point that you're like, this is what I'm gonna do it?
I was just talking to my wife on the way down here. Actually, one of those pivotal moments was 1973, and I saw ZZ Top at Long Beach Arena on the Tres Hombres tour, and boy, that blew my mind. I was just like, I'd never seen anything like that. It was so powerful, and I even remember now, and I don't how many decades it's been, but I even remember the feeling I had driving home, and for days afterwards, the residual feeling of just how much that affected me. Billy and his guitar playing and his solos, and it just was mesmerizing to me. It was like a spiritual experience. So
Now, speaking of inspirations, this show is about inspiring others. What inspirational messages can you give to someone out there that wants to do what you do, or just follow their dreams in general?
well, be flexible. I would say that would be my number one suggestion. In other words, don't get locked into, I've got to have 100% of what I'm expecting to get out of this, or nothing. I've learned to be sort of be a multiple disciplinarian, meaning work in different areas, still music related, but I build guitars. I deal with a lot of other aspects of what we do. It's not just in a band making records and touring. I do other things too, and try to find ways to smooth out the bumps in the road, the peaks and the valleys. And I think that's the main thing. Be flexible, and then you'll find a place and be able to do what you love.
Awesome. And speaking with guitars, I had a dear friend of mine. His name is Christian McLeod, and he asked me to ask if what inspired you to make the strike guitar.
Oh, the Tiger guitar?
Yeah, the Tiger guitar.
Well, that was kind of a thing that was happening back in the very late 70s and early 80s. Was the graphics just started emerging, and it seemed like every guitar player in Southern California had to have his graphic. So Eddie obviously had his thing that he did with the electrical tape, and mine was just a take on that. Awesome. It was just like, okay, I'll go do him one up one better. I'll go Tiger Stripes, woo,
Awesome.
And a friend of mine helped me paint it, and
Awesome. Now you're here to support. We want to support you in any way. Projects, websites, all that kind of good stuff, albums or anything like that. We want to help promote you, and you got an audience right here.
I've got a record out right now. Lynch Mob, The Brotherhood, came out about a month ago, and it's doing very well. We worked on it a couple of years, and that's Jimmy DeAnda from Bullet Boys, Sean McNabb, and Oni Logan, the original singer, and myself that started this in 1989. And Jimmy and Sean and Oni and I have now been together for quite a few years, and it's solid, and it is, you know, it's the brotherhood. You know, we have each other's backs, and it's a, you know, it's just it's the reason I'm in a band. You know, is to play with my friends. So I hope people get a chance to check it out.
I want to say thank you for coming here. God bless you. Thank you for all the years of entertainment. Do you mind giving a special shout out to some dear friends of mine, family, Eric DeVore and Christian McLeod for me?
Sure. Hi, Eric. Hi, Christian. It's George Lynch from Lynch Mob, wishing you the best, and hopefully be checking you out soon. All right?
Awesome.
All right.
God bless you.
you.
Again,
Okay.
this is TYRONE TANN with the one and only,
George Lynch.
and you're watching StarRoastEntertainment.tv. So check out more episodes as we interview a lot more guests here at the TANN, the Indie Stock Music Festival, on StarRoastEntertainment.tv.